Hello everyone, I welcome you to our YouTube channel Learning Edge. Let us know more about NEP 2020 by referring the updated circular. National Education Policy. What is NEP? Education is defined as the wise, hopeful and respectful cultivation of learning. Its main role is to build characters, enable students to be moral, logical, understanding and caring. But along with it, policy should also provide worthwhile employment. NEP 2020 is considered to be the first education policy of 21st century. With many motives and vision, it mainly focuses on crucial ongoing development of our country. This education policy should be open for all students and should not consider their place of residence. Policy also focuses on our education system, which will contribute directly in transforming India into fair and energetic knowledgeable society, which can be achieved by providing high quality education to all. Agenda of NEP 2020. These are the various agenda of NEP, out of which we will be covering everything about Part 1 School Education as per the circular provided. Part 1 School Education. The image represents the existing academic structure and also the new academic structure that is being proposed and will be implemented. So instead of 10 plus 2 structure in school education, it will be modified to 5 plus 3 plus 3 plus 4, which will be covering age group from 3 to 18. Age group of 3 to 6 are not covered in the existing 10 plus 2 structure and class 1 begins at age 6. Whereas in the new proposed 5 plus 3 plus 3 plus 4 structure, early childhood care, that is from age 3, will also be included. The main motive of this proposed structure is to promote better overall learning, development and well-being. There are 8 main points that are mentioned in the circular for school education. Let us go through them one by one. Early childhood care and education, the foundation of learning. It is said that over 85% of child's brain development occurs before the age of 6. The overall aim of ECCE will be to get better outcomes in the mentioned field. It is to be proposed that prior to the age of 5, every child will be moving to Balvatika, that is before class 1. This class would mainly focus on developing skills like thinking, knowing, remembering, problem solving and also would consider physical activities. Foundational literacy and numeracy. The ability to read and write and perform basic operations with number is a necessity for all future schooling and lifelong learning. Currently, with the lack of universal access to ECCE, a large proportion of children already fall behind within the first few weeks of grade 1. Thus, to ensure that all students are school ready, an interim 3-month play-based school preparation module for all grade 1 students will be developed by NCERT and SCERTs. Curtailing dropout rate and ensuring universal access to education at all levels. There are two major initiatives that will be considered to bring back children who have dropped out and also to prevent further dropping out of children. The first is to provide effective and sufficient infrastructure so that they have safe and engaging school education at all levels. The second is to achieve universal participation in school by carefully tracking students and their learning levels, which focuses on their enrollment and attendance in school. And also students have opportunity to catch up and re-enter school in case they have dropped out. Curriculum and pedagogy in school. Learning should be holistic, integrated, enjoyable and engaging. This point mainly focuses on following subdivision. Restructuring school curriculum in a revised 5 plus 3 plus 3 plus 4 structure. Focusing on development of learner. Curriculum content should consider essential learning. More of the practical and experimental learning. There will be flexibility in selection made for courses. Students can opt for multi-languages. Essential subject skills and capacities are to be included. There will be a national curriculum framework for school education which will have national textbook that will precisely be common for all with local content and flavor. Will mainly focus on student development and also assist gifted students with special talents. Teachers. Teachers are the backbone of the society. They shape the future of our children and eventually the future of our nation. Teachers need to be always motivated and empowered to provide the best possible future to our children. There will be recruitment and deployment process. Teachers will also be required to undergo few trainings and acquire certifications. Programs like CPD and CMP will be mandate for teachers. This is just to focus on professional standards for teachers and hence special educators will be hired. So along with the development of students, there will be approach to teacher education as well. More in details about each point are mentioned in circular. Equitable and inclusive education, that is learning for all. It is believed that through education we can achieve social justice and equality. This policy mainly focuses on connecting the gaps in aspect of participation and learning outcomes in school education as the sector development programs. The policy will be providing the same opportunity of obtaining quality education to children with special needs or Divyang as any other child. Women play vital role in society. Therefore, providing a quality education to girl is the best way to increase the education level. Policy promises equal participation of children with disabilities in ECCE and the schooling system. Efficient resourcing and effective governance through school complexes. The main objective is to ensure that every school has appropriate number of trained social worker and teachers for teaching all subjects. Adequate resources such as library, science labs, etc. must be provided. There will be joint professional development program for teachers as well as students. Utmost cooperation and support is required from school for the education of children with disabilities. Improved schooling system will be provided by delivering all prime decisions. Standard setting and accreditation for school education. The main motive of the school education should be to improve educational outcome. The culture, structure and system should provide adequate resource to all the educational institute. This system shall be reviewed to focus on improvement on the basis of learnings and experiences gained in the last decade. Public and private schools will be assessed and accredited on the same criteria so as to ensure that private schools are encouraged and not suppressed in any way. We have tried to cover most of the points mentioned in NEP circular for school education. If you have any doubt, you can go through the circular once to get more clarity. Thanks for watching. Do like, share and subscribe.